Hi everybody, this is Coach Stefano from Stefano's Training Systems. In today's video, I'm going to talk about what is real soccer development. This is a very important topic because at the youth stage, a player's development is usually the difference between success or what could have been in the game. Alright guys, check it out. So development, it's a nice buzzword a lot of these big soccer institutions that charge a lot of money like to use. We're focused on development. And a lot of times what they do with this development word is they say we're focused on development. So even if we lose, you should still come back and pay us all that money, even though we're going to do, very basic training that doesn't really have a different impact on the travel. Okay, let's get out of that. All right. So what is real soccer development? So the game you could divide into 4 pillars, okay? You have mental, physical, technical, and tactical. And what I like about soccer is it's the world's game, and if you focus on these 4 pillars for the game, in life it transcends itself. So if you wanted to be good at anything, by getting good at soccer first, it's easy to take that and apply it over here, okay? So mental. So a lot of people, they don't appreciate what goes into developing somebody to be, 1, a competitive person, and 2, part of a group. And what a lot of youth teams end up creating is like a very toxic environment where you're trying to compete against your own teammates. It's not about being on the same team and working together, right? It's more about, I need these minutes, so at practice I'm going to slide tackle you as hard as I can, okay? So competing and being part of a group. So the mental aspects of that, right? To develop this, 1, you have to overcome a lot of discouragement. You have to overcome a lot of self-doubt. And that's a very important topic, okay? If you can't overcome just your brain, right, telling you, I don't know, man, what if I mess up in front of everybody? Then how are you going to have success in anything, right? So the mental aspect of it is really competing and also being part of a group, right? So I'm sure you guys have heard of SEAL Team 6, and what's very interesting is that they describe their group not as a team, a unit, the military, or an operation. They describe it as a family. And what's very important is to understand here is these guys, when they go to combat, they protect each other and defend each other with their lives. And they're willing to go all the way with this, okay? And that's what makes something like a SEAL Team 6 such a cohesive unit. It's not that we're working together, this is my coworker. It's not, I really can't stand this guy, I'm going to try to, beat him for playing time at practice later, right? It's, no, we're on the same team here and we're looking to beat the enemy. And if that means that we have to die together to accomplish our goal, that's the idea. Now, I'm not saying go to every game like it's your, you're gonna try to kill the other team for your buddy here, but I'm saying you got to go there with the idea of, this is my teammate, and if 1 + 1 can equal 10, then we're most likely going to win, right? But if 1 + 1 = 0 because he's doing his own thing, I'm doing my own thing, so there's never a unit there, right? Then turns out we didn't get better at soccer, and I'm not a better teammate, and I'm not a better person, and really you could use soccer to create better people here, okay? The next aspect, physical, okay? If you look at the Ajax youth system curriculum, right? That's another fancy buzzword, curriculum, right? What it entails is for players 8 to 10 years old, correct running form, starting to learn how to jump, learning body weight exercises, right? And where a lot of people get mixed up with this is they don't realize you don't have to, turn your kid into a bodybuilder or beat them up. But what they can be learning are the fundamentals to things. For example, jumping and landing, or just learning how to slow down, stop, and change direction. If you ever want to get a laugh, for youth players, right? I've even seen some high school players like this. So anything under high school, you could try this out with, see if they've got it. You ask them to skip opposite hand, opposite knee, and as they skip, keep everything nice and square, and pop up with it. And you'd be surprised how many players are going to go and skip with the same hand and knee and be like, oh man, I don't know what I'm doing, right? And you could get a little bit more advanced with that, focusing on different types of skipping motions. But a basic skip, a lot of people can't do that 10 repetitions in a row. So for youth players, the fundamentals of running, jumping, changes of direction, and basic cardiovascular gas tank, right? Like, you don't want to have a kid who, yeah, he plays pretty good for 5 minutes, and then at the 10-minute mark, you gotta do away with him because leaving him in the game is actually might be bad for his health. Okay, technical. This one has been misconstrued because of Instagram and even YouTube over here. Okay, the technical side of the game should focus on what is being most used in the game: dribbling, passing, and shooting, but with an emphasis on functionality, right? If I go and I work on 3 step overs and then a Maradona, right? When it comes time for me to receive and have a good first touch and maybe take a touch out of pressure and find the next pass, because I didn't work on it, I'm not gonna have it, right? You wanna make sure that the skills that you have are applicable to the game. You don't want to be one of these juggling freestyler guys that can do 3 around the world back to back, right? And then when it comes time to receive a ball out of the air in the game, touch goes out of bounds. Or what I've seen some of these guys do is they act like they slipped and they couldn't reach the ball, and it's just so unfortunate, you know? I just couldn't reach it because, you know, I got a little scared to receive it, so I'm gonna act like just out of my reach, right? I see you guys doing that. All right, and the last one, tactical. So to develop the tactical side of the game, pretty much we could just sum it up as decision making, right? And understanding the situation that you're in and how to best solve it. That's pretty much what tactical is. A lot of people think it's, you know, X's and O's and the formation that we're playing, but on an individual level, participating in the team environment, you could begin to understand, okay, my teammate has the ball and he's in a one-on-one situation, right? So for me to best support my teammate right now, can I help him create a 2v1? See, that was a tactical idea there, and by asking myself, where is my teammate? How can I help? By solving those 2 questions, I now have created a better tactical answer and a better tactical player. Okay, guys, so real development comes from structure and understanding the 4 pillars of development: mental, physical, technical, and tactical, and how they apply to the in-game scenario. Okay, you don't want a player who maybe he's really fast, no technical skills, no tactical ability. You don't want a kid who's super technical. This is the saddest thing ever. Super technical, great on the ball. But when it comes time for the game, he gets a little worried of making a mistake because, maybe people are going to yell at me, right? So that mental side, if you don't have the GPS set for where you're going or where you want to go, you're not going to get there, okay? So make sure that the player, he has a clear head and he's focused on, hey, I want to accomplish these things. And when I'm in the game, right, I want to win. So my intention is, when I'm on the ball, how can I best help my team? Maybe sometimes it's passing it back, but a lot of times it's, can I go forward? Can I dribble? Can I find the forward pass, right? And by playing with intentionality, the game's gonna be more fun, but also you're gonna get more out of it, right? Physical, making sure the strength is being developed and the fundamentals are being developed. Technical, things that work in the game. And tactical, where's my teammate? How can I help? So if this video helped you guys out, which I hope it did, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Keep it real, keep it simple. What is real cannot be threatened in the world, but not of it. Peace.